in my eyes, it's a great trade for Minnesota and for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I happen to agree with you.
It's an absolutely great trade.
I'll take the Minnesota side. You take the Philly side.
Well, I'll give you the Minnesota side really quick.
Go.
4-1-1 on that is that Teddy Bridgewater may be one of the most popular players in the league for his respective team. In other words, the guys in Minnesota love Teddy Bridgewater. Now, you and I had him on our show at the Super Bowl, and like, remember you said, you're an NFL quarterback?
I couldn't believe it, just
right.
size-wise.
He's very slight, but he's a great kid, and everybody loves him there. And the injury that he had on the practice field was so horrific.
And non-contact.
It was non-contact, but it was so horrific that Mike Zimmer, their head coach, stopped practice and sent everybody off the field because the guys were swearing, slamming their helmets down.
I heard some guys were praying.
Well, of course, a lot of players would do that. So they were praying for their teammate. I mean, the initial shock, the emotional shock, the psychological shock of that football team, who many think that they have a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah.
And I would agree with that. They're going to be a team that will be one of the top teams in the NFC this year because of their defense and because of their ability to run the football and their big offensive line. They had to do something. So their GM, Rick Spielman, says, you know what? I'm going to go after it. I'm going to fly. And they called Philadelphia, I think, at least 4 times. Right. And then Howie Roseman, who I think is the executive of the year already in the NFL, kept playing him until they got a first and a fourth. They accepted the salary, of course, of Sam Bradford.
Right.
And there's 2 reasons why that's important. One is that, where's the NFL draft going to be held
Philadelphia next year.
And they did not have a
first-round pick.
Have a first-round pick. So now we got a first-round pick. So could you imagine a home team not having a first-round pick in Philadelphia,
in that
of all places? Now, they also, when they told Carson Wentz that he was a starter, it was initially wrong on Pro Football Talk. They said that Chase Daniels was going to be the starter. That day, they actually called Carson, and, you want to let the guy know what's going on.
You should.
So the coaches have to call him. They have to say, look, we traded Sam Bradford, and you're going to be our starter. You know where he was when he heard it?
I do not.
He was on his belly goose hunting in Jersey.
Oh, you got to love that. That's an NFL football player right there.
That's exactly right.
That means he didn't catch any geese. But he's a starting quarterback in the NFL.
But, and the thing is that, look, at the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles traded a lot to go up and get this young man. And everybody's like, why would you sign Sam Bradford and Chase Daniels? Well, they signed those guys before they made the trade for Carson Wentz because they didn't know what the L.A. Rams were going to do.
Right.
And then when the L.A. Rams decided we're taking Jared Goff from the University of California, they said we're going to trade everything to go get what they believe is the.
I think it helped both teams. It tells the Viking fans that we're not quitting. We think we're going to win it all. And the Eagle fans get a first-round pick, and they get rid of one of their 3 quarterbacks.
And they also believe in Philadelphia that this is the second coming of Ben Roethlisberger.